Hello, right now we are going to solve the questions we shared yesterday. So there are 4 questions. The first one is related to indices or powers. So in this case, we start from top. So 0 power 2. Let's first simplify inside. 0 power 2 is 0. So after we change 0 power 2 by 0, now we get this one. 3 power 0 is 1. 0 power of any number except 0 is 1. So this is 1. So we replace 3 power 0 by 1. 4 power 1 is 1. So power 1 is always equal to number itself. So 2 power 4. So 2 power 4 power x equals 64 is 2 power 6. You can check. If you multiply 2 by itself 6 times, you are going to get 64. So now power of power, we use power rule for x. So 2 power 4x equals 2 power 6. If bases are same, powers must be same. So 4x is 6, x is 6 over 4. After simplified, 3 over 2. The next one is about simplifying an expression. So these questions I choose from different pages, different Facebook groups related to math. So this one, to simplify this kind of expression, first we check if there is any common factor. So at the bottom, 3 is a common factor, as you see. So if you factorize the down part, the 3 is the common one. Inside, we left with 9x minus 2. And at the top here, this is a square number. It looks like square number because 81 is a square of 9 and x squared is square. So first we simplify this as 9x squared. Now here we have a difference of 2 squares, so 9x squared minus 2 squared. So here the formula, if we have such cases, so a squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b. So if we expand this 9x squared minus 2 squared, it is 9x minus 2 times 9x plus 2. So as you see, these two terms are equal, and since there is multiplication, we can simplify these two, so they cancel out, and what is left is 9x plus 2 over 3. So in this question, so they ask the area of shaded part, circle, and kind of the head of the circle. So step 1, since these two are tangent, whenever you see any tangent, always draw a radius from center to tangent point. Even if there is no, you draw yourself. So when you draw it, there is a rule, a radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. So this is 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. So here we have a kite shape because these two are equal. And if there are tangents to circle from one point, these two are always equal. So these two lines also equal. It means this is a kite, and four-sided shape, inside angles always 360. So 90, 90, 60. So we can find how much is this angle. So this is 120 degrees. And since the full angle is 360 degrees, the outer part is 240 degrees. Now what I'm going to do is I will calculate area of this kite plus area of this part. So because these two together easier to calculate as a kite. So the kite, if we divide into two parts, you see that there are two equal triangles. So if I find area of one triangle and multiply by 2, so we will get area of the kite. So to find it, when we draw this straight line from this point to the center, so it divides into two equal parts. It means this is 30, 30. The angle 60 divided into two equal parts. So since radius is given as 3, if this is 3, which is opposite 30 degree, so the other one is 3 root 3. So this is a special triangle. So this is 3 root 3. And so area of this triangle is, since this is 90 degree, 3 times 3 over 3 divided by 2. This is area of one triangle, but kite is formed from two triangles, so times 2. If we simplify these twos cancelled out, so 9√3. In the second part, we are going to calculate area of sector, this one. Okay, so this sector. So we use the formula, the angle of sector divided by 360 times area of the circle. So area circle is pi times r squared, r is 3. And here, if we simplify, these two will be 2/3. Because this is 2 times 120, this is 3 times 120. So they will cancel. And what is left is, if we simplify this part, 6 pi. So 6 pi is this sector, and 9√3 is the kite. So total area is, we add them together. In this question, we need to place numbers from 10 to 15 in these 6 circles, and the total will be equal in all directions. So there are two options. One, we can place the big numbers in the center and small ones at the corner, or we can do the opposite, the big ones at the corners and the small ones at the center. While doing this, you can start with any circle and with the smallest one, then continue with the next one, 10, 11, 12. After you finish this, the biggest one will go in the middle of the smallest two. So these two are smallest, and this is the biggest, so the total will remain same in this way. Likewise, for example, these two are the biggest two, 12 and 11. So we put the smallest of these three. Here we do the same idea. After you place the top 3 numbers, 13, 14, 15, the order is not that important. You can put in any order. But after you finish this, the smallest one will go in the middle of the biggest two. So 10 will go middle of 2. And the biggest of this 10, 11, 12 will go in the middle of the smallest. So this is the end of today's questions. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you.